Noise, pollution, overcrowding. Living and working in a large city can be a constant source of stress and frustration. And with factors like crime and traffic at an all-time high, it's not surprising that residents of major cities are looking for a way to escape it all.
Well, decades ago, people did not have that much second homes, and also we didn't have the internet and the cell phones. But nowadays, with the new technology, people really enjoy the lifestyle out in the country and small towns and away from people. And they can live wherever they like. They can live on a lake and overlooking whatever they like to look at, the mountains, and do their work from home.
The stress factor associated with urban living may be one reason behind the increased demand for spacious rural properties. A recent real estate trend shows that individuals from all walks of life are looking for land in large quantities to build vacation homes and ranches, and some are leaving the big city permanently. Property buyers are showing an increased interest in getting back to nature. States like Minnesota and nearby Montana, nicknamed Big Sky Country, are quickly gaining popularity for their scenic terrain and wide open spaces.
In northern Minnesota, we have millions of acres of forests, we have big lakes, and people living around a lake. It's usually like a little community, and they visit each other and they know each other, and it's a really friendly atmosphere.
In Montana, Minnesota, and other up-and-coming rural areas, real estate brokers are developing creative strategies to simplify the process of buying property for newcomers from larger cities. They can also help provide a wealth of knowledge on issues that buyers may not be aware of, such as water rights and the ideal uses for different pieces of property. When shopping for rural real estate, buyers could benefit from special services that brokers have to offer, such as simply scouting properties to specialized tours and aerial photo coverage.
When people buy a rural property or ranch, they need to know how many animals this land can actually support, or what kind of crops can be grown on what type of soil, and if there even is legal access. There are a lot of subdivisions even, or properties that do not have legal access. So you want to be sure you find a good real estate agent who snoops that out.
Sky Lodge Properties is the source for ideas, information, and photo coverage of properties in and around beautiful Montana and Minnesota.
I founded my company in 2003 in Montana, and because I was also fairly new to the state, I did a lot of research. I relocated to many different states in my life, and I always was missing enough photos of the area and enough information, and so I thought I can do a better job, and that's why I got into this profession, just to help people out and steer them in the right direction.
The professionals at Sky Lodge understand the needs of their busy clients, and that's why they research every aspect of a property, anticipating any potential problems before they arise.
As a buyer's agent, you really have to go to bat for the buyer and find everything out there's to find out about a property. And you're more like a sleuth. And the listing agent already knows everything, and he just tells the buyer what the buyer really by law needs to know. So it's nice to have a buyer's agent on your side.
Whether it's hiking, fishing, snow sports, or just a great view, Sky Lodge listens to their clients to find a perfect match. Using privately owned airplanes, they scout out and provide aerial footage of the property, then fly the client directly in from the nearest major airport for a tour, saving them time and money.
So we sell properties all over Montana and all over Minnesota, and it's just a lot easier to get from one end of the state to the other in an airplane than to drive. And for my clients, it's easier just to fly to one airport when they come from a different state. And we can pick them up and we can fly them to wherever they need to go.
Finding the property of your dreams in a picturesque, natural setting has never been easier. For more information on Sky Lodge Properties, call 406-446-4467 or visit montanahereicome.com or minnesotahereicome.com.